Hello everyone, today's review is about this 2010 Jeep Wrangler Sahara, and this car's been given to me by Arun from Adventure Oman, which is a group that you can explore Oman, do lots of activities, go off-roading, so big thanks to him. Now I'll show you around the car and show you everything. Now before I start with the exterior, we're on top of this hill called Humria in Muscat. Now let's take a look at the exterior. So with the front, you have the classic 7-piece Jeep grille. This one has been equipped with a worn winch, and it has these aftermarket headlights, which will be better than the original ones, and also a metal bumper. Now these are actually the catches to open the bonnet, but on the side it has these BF Goodrich 33 tires. Now the wheel size 17-inch, so it's 285/70 R17. It also has upgraded old man suspension and has been lifted. Also on the side, Wrangler Sahara. This is the Sahara model, and these off-road lights, which they face sideways, so you can see what's to the left and right of you when you're going on the dunes. Now the Wrangler is quite boxy because it's meant to look like the original Willys Jeep, so it's a very capable off-road vehicle. Then we also have the steel chassis there. It's a ladder frame type construction, and then going to the back, there's a spare wheel and the wiper is mounted on top. So that's the exterior of the Jeep Wrangler. So let's take a look at the interior of the Wrangler. So let's start with the door panel. Now it's majority made out of hard plastics. This is because it's easy to wipe down if you're going off-roading, and if there's water you also have drainage plugs. Now this is for locking the doors, locking all the doors, and then this is the driver's door lock, and then the door handle. Now the dashboard is also made out of harder plastics. This is not a luxury car, it's a off-road vehicle, so it's better to have harder plastics in off-roading vehicles. Now the seat is also very comfortable. There's a cloth seat, and the steering wheel, the 4-spoke steering wheel, is also nice to hold. Then the gauges, the rev counter on the right and the speedometer on the left, and then there's the temperature gauge and fuel gauge. Then there's sun visors at the top and the vanity mirror with no light, but this is a bare bones off-roader vehicle, but it does have air conditioning, which you'll need in Oman because it's quite hot. The interior of the Jeep, it's made to be washed down and easy to clean, so if you go through water, it's easy to wipe down the seats, get the water out, you can drain it through the floor. So it's in that way it's a very versatile off-road vehicle, that in the way that if water comes in the car, it's okay because you can just drain it out and everything is easy to wipe. Now anyway, the center console, we have this 7-inch screen over here. Then these are the window controls, which are both one-touch automatic, the air vents, and then these are the air conditioning. This is air conditioning, recirculation, and then these are all the dials. Then you have the hazard light switch, and then a power outlet, and then traction control, and then another outlet there. Then this has a 4-speed automatic transmission, and in the front there's a button which says overdrive, and then over here you can select 2-wheel drive high, 4-wheel drive high range, and then go down to 4-wheel drive low range if it gets quite serious. Then 2 cup holders in the front to store cups and a handbrake. So you do have nice storage also, and a lockable glove box also, which has a decent generous size, and a grab handle when you're doing serious off-roading. Then these roof panels are also removable, so you have this roll cage because you can remove the panels here at the back and everything. So if you roll down, you have this roll cage. It's inbuilt from the factory to keep you safe in a rollover. So let's show how to get in the back seats. Now on 3-door models you don't have rear doors, so you have to pull this lever up, that moves the seat forward. Then you pull the bar underneath the seat and move the seat forward. Then you can get into the back. And the back seats are only really made for children. Adults, they do have good headroom, like in the FJ Cruiser, and the Toyota FJ Cruiser is one of the Wrangler's main rivals, and also the Land Rover Defender. But headroom is good, and for children you have decent legroom also, and the seats are also comfortable, and you have a high seating position because first of all it's a tall car, and then the seats also high, and you have nice large windows and glass. And there's speakers in the back and also lights, and this you can remove this also, like in the front, so you can have like a convertible experience. Now I'm going to show you the boot and what equipment you need. So you just first open this, and then you can open this top compartment here. Now the boot space is decent. It's not as big as an FJ Cruiser, but you still have stuff for this essential gear when you're going off-road. So you have a kinetic rope, so to pull cars out, a spade, then you have a walkie-talkie, and then a GPS, and a satellite phone. So this is some of the gear you might need, and a compressor in here. So this is the gear that you'll need if you're going off-road. But that also, you have a flag pole. But this car also, like the FJ Cruiser, has a subwoofer in the back. The FJ Cruiser has a JBL one. This has an Infinity, and like the FJ Cruiser, the subwoofer came from the factory. So the boot itself is a decent space. You can fold down this seat if you want more room, and then there are also these switches for lights, and these are the camping lights, which would be very useful at night time. And then to close it, you first close this compartment, and then close this over here. So I'm going to show you under the bonnet. Now most cars you'd pull a lever on the driver's side or in somewhere inside the cabin, but on this you don't do that. You have these 2 catches here, so you pull them out, and there's on this side too, and then just lift this up, and then underneath the bonnet you have this. There's no gas strap, so you have to move this in there. But underneath the bonnet is a 3.8 litre V6 petrol engine. This is known as the Chrysler Pentastar V6 engine. Now, from the factory, it produces around 202 brake horsepower and 321 newton meters of torque. Now, this one will produce a bit more power because it has this aftermarket air box here, and then the throttle body over here, so it will produce a bit more power than standard. But you can see the engine, there's a good amount of space in the engine bay to reach down below, so the engine has good enough power to carry along this car. So I'd just like to tell you that this car has an upgraded AFE over here and a free flow exhaust. So we'll just start the engine and you can hear the V6 roar into life. It's a smooth engine being a V6, but this is a bit louder because it has for driving the Jeep Wrangler, and it's been lifted up, and it's a very good car off-roading, and it's also good at cruising on these roads. Now, thank you for watching, everyone, and thanks to Adventure Oman for letting me have this very nice Jeep Wrangler, and I hope you have a good adventure in 2022. Don't forget to like and subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified when I make a new video. See you in the next video.